Alright, this video is for you, Sina. You told me you had some shoulder injury or shoulder pain right here. I have Dr. Hiza Mbwana. And he's gonna go on telling you about stuff.
Sure. So what Bryan was telling me is that you have some shoulder pain in through here. So one of the big challenges for a lot of athletes is to develop a little bit more robustness and fatigue resistance to the shoulder. But a lot of times we're given these kind of exercises, right? External rotation, you're doing your internal rotation. But the problem with a lot of overhand movements is we also need to get the shoulder blade muscles as fatigue resistant, the ones that control rotation. So I'm going to show them 3 exercises that I think work really well and are a great place to start for any athlete dealing with shoulder pain. And it's a great way to get them going and improving overall shoulder health. So the first one is just external rotation. And again, you can work on walk through and walk back. And the aim is to just keep that shoulder externally rotated the entire time. And the aim is to also try to avoid leaning back. As you get weaker, you're going to tend to lean back, try to use your rib cage and try to use your back. So you want to stay nice and neutral, keep the shoulders down and back. And it is going to burn. You're going to feel a lot of that pressure, but the aim is to, again, keep working on building more and more capacity. The next one that I like to do is same movement, but now instead of working isometrically, now you're going to work on increasing overall scapular movement while there's a tension being applied internally. So the whole time you're moving, the band wants to pull you internally. So having to resist external rotation is a great way to build up more fatigue resistance there. And you can make this a little bit more challenging by stepping to the side and make it more resistant. So you can go back and forth. So I would have people, so most of the time I would say if you're in a lot of pain or you're feeling a lot of discomfort, start here first and see how well you move. If you move pain-free here and it's just challenging, that's great. You just step aside a little bit and you just keep adding more and more resistance. And you can make it really poignant. And then the last one is doing lateral raises with light resistance. So these are 3-pound dumbbells with a little bit of light resistance. So start here, elbows forward, you lift up and out. And when you get out here, the aim is to just try to reach as far as you can go and then slowly back in. So a lot of times we'll tend to try to shrug our shoulders and try to squeeze our neck. Try to avoid that. So you just start here, slowly out, slowly back in. Slowly back in. And as you get to the top, just think reaching as far away as you can, and then slowly back in. Reach as far away as you can, and back in. And so notice that my hands, as I lift up, I'm rotating them until the palms point downward. And those are the 3 great exercises that I recommend Bryan have you do in order to start promoting a little bit more shoulder health and better coordination to the shoulder blade, as well as developing a little bit more fatigue resistance there.
Go back.
Lift up a little bit.
Lift up where?
Press up a little bit higher. There you go. Yep.
All right, so with this one, the goal is to work on some isometric contractions of the shoulder, but also work on increasing and decreasing that tension through a walk forward or a walk back. So the aim of this is to keep the shoulder and elbow bent at 90 degrees and shoulder elevated at 90 degrees, and you hold that. The aim is to, the tension ought to be tight enough so that you can keep that external rotation, but the minute you start to move forward or internally rotate, that's when you're done. So you can either increase that resistance and make it more challenging, or you can work on just improving overall stamina.
Elbow outside or wrist outside the elbow.
Yep.
Slight lean forward.
All right, so with this routine, this is a variation of Powerlifter press, but the aim of this exercise is to really get a lot more shoulder and shoulder blade mobility and stability with a little bit of core recruitment. The aim with this is to move swiftly up and out rather than just kind of move and just move. Yeah, the aim is to move just like that, really quickly up, quickly down. So it's a great way to work on shoulder coordination and shoulder effort, but also building a little bit more fatigue resistance there. What was your experience?
I don't know. I did shoulders yesterday, so maybe I felt like a burn from that too. Just double workout.
Yeah.
But I mean, I felt like a good workout. I mean, it just made my shoulders feel like in good placement.
Good, and that's the aim.
Cool.
You got it. And back in. Good. So what we're looking at here is Bryan's arms are going to move up nice and smooth, as far out as they can go. He's going to be reaching as far out as well. The aim is to try to just keep the arms parallel as you lift up and out, and focusing on just stretching your arms as far away as you can as you lift. So the aim is to move smoothly, fast up and out, hold, slowly back down.
And I think at that point right there, every time I put my arms out, I felt like a crack, like in my mid back.
Yep.
So that's interesting.
It'll definitely target those smaller muscles that we don't normally address and take for granted.
Yeah, it almost felt it was just like decompression for me, to be honest.
That's good. It'll keep you going. Plus, you can imagine if there's a little bit more load and if there's a little bit more resistance to the strap, how much more of a challenge that would be.
Would you recommend more weight or heavier?
I would recommend working on more smooth movements first before you add any additional resistance. You can add as much resistance as you like, as long as it's nice and smooth.
All right, cool. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe for more information, videos, something like that. And have a good day. Okay, bye.